Hello there! I'm doing some pack one, pick one in preparation for Galactics. Well, I'm not going, but maybe you are. These are the 3 leaders I got this time. We have Vayne, Moff Gideon, and Sabine Wren. Not great options. It's definitely interesting for a pack one, pick one situation though, because it makes it hard to choose, which is making it interesting to choose. Ferry Droid, maybe, no. Ooh, Hyperfoil. Admiral Akbar. Wow. I mean, it's not good enough in limited, but I'm happy I pulled it. Nice. This is an awkward pack. Like, could you go for Akbar? Maybe you could go for Akbar. You know, it does lock you into playing Sabine, but it is a really good card if you get enough space units. Speaking of space units, that's a really good space units. And oh wow, what a good pack for me, not for limited necessarily. Well, Whistling Birds is pretty dang good in limited actually. I think I would just take this. Might be the first one which makes it easy for me, because Whistling Birds is upgrades are so good in limited. Just first of all, because there's not going to be a lot of upgrade removal, and this is just a solid upgrade. In general, attached unit gains. When attack ends, if this dealt combat damage to an opponent's base, deal 2 damage to each unit that opponent controls in that unit's arena. This is like such a huge threat. Like, the opponent has to deal with that unit. If they don't, they lose. It's huge bomb. Yeah, it's not. I'm not locking myself into a Sabine Green when I have Whistling Birds. And like, no, this is an easy choice. I would take this. Is the first one that's actually easy. Whistling Birds is just such a bomb, and it's not locking you into any of these. We can play any of these 3 leaders with Whistling Birds. So yeah, I would absolutely take Whistling Birds here. Let's just talk about some of the others. So if we didn't have that, what would I have? If we pretend we don't have Whistling Birds, it's definitely one of these. I do like Ferrodroid. I know a lot of people don't like Ferrodroid. I see the Ferrodroid as a removal that stays around with a small body. Like, you use the 4 advantage tokens to kill your opponent's units, and because it's got a 5 butt, it's gonna probably live. And then it's just a 1/1 or 1/2 or something that stays there and does maybe takes off a shield sometime or does some damage to the base. That's the way I see the Ferrodroid, and that's why I think it's a really good card. This is an awkward pack if it wasn't for the Whistling Birds, but luckily, it's an easy choice. It's the Whistling Birds.